I realized something was seriously off when I heard my own voice breaking up with my girlfriend in the hallway while I was literally lying next to her. Okay, I know how that sounds. If someone told me this story, I'd assume they were exaggerating or sleep deprived or both. My girlfriend Lena and I had been living together for almost 3 years. Not some perfect Instagram couple, but normal. Shared routines, shared plans, the boring stuff that's actually kind of sweet when it's working. And then one night I wake up and I hear someone talking out in the hallway. Not footsteps, not a TV, actual speech. And my first thought is, wait, that's me. Like my voice, same tone, same little pauses, that awkward, I do when I'm trying to say something I know will hurt. And I am saying, calmly, like I'm rehearsing, Lena, I can't do this anymore. We should stop. I sit up in bed and look over at her. She's right there, facing the wall. So for a second, my brain tries to explain it away. Maybe I'm talking in my sleep. Maybe she's watching something. But the voice keeps going. You're great. It's just, this isn't mine anymore. Don't call me. I get up and walk into the hall, and that's when I realize the sound isn't coming from a phone or a speaker. It's coming from her headphones. They're on a stool by the front door, plugged into her laptop, which is sitting on the floor like she dropped it mid whatever she was doing. The screen is open. A folder is open. And I'm just standing there like, why is my voice coming out of her headphones, breaking up with her while I'm in the apartment? Lena wakes up, steps into the hall, sees me, and the first thing she says is, you weren't supposed to hear that. And yeah, that did not sound like just work. I look at the screen and the file names are right there. Breakup underscore take underscore 12, apology underscore take underscore 3, calm underscore version, and the folder name, Dima. My name, I go, what is this? She snaps the laptop shut, fast. Not like someone caught in an accident, but like someone who knows it looks horrifying. It's work, she says. I blink. Work? Breakup underscore take underscore 12 is work? She exhales like she's been holding it in forever and goes, sit down, I'll explain. And I swear in that moment I was mentally preparing for the classic thing, cheating. Another guy. I'm sorry. The whole script. But that's not where this went. She tells me she runs an anonymous project, audio stories, relationship confessions, real voices, that kind of thing, YouTube, podcasts, TikTok compilations, whatever. And I'm like, okay, but why is my voice in your files? She hesitates, then finally says, I used an AI tool. It learns from samples. I type a script, and it speaks in your voice. It took my brain a second to catch up. So basically, she'd built a copy of my voice, a version of me that could say anything she wanted. And the way she said it, like it was a shortcut, like it was practical, made it worse. Then she adds, almost defensively, you never wanted to record. You always said later, and your voice is perfect for male leads. I don't even know how to describe the feeling. It wasn't jealousy. It was like someone stole something that isn't a thing, like they stole you. I go, so, you cloned my voice? She looks away. Technically, yeah. She tried to make it sound harmless, like it was just a tool. And I kept telling myself, okay, it's creepy, it's gross, it's a boundary she absolutely obliterated, but it's not cheating. It's not another person. That thought lasted until the next morning when she left for work and somehow left the laptop at home. I know, snooping is bad. I get it. But if you wake up to your own voice breaking up with your girlfriend in the hallway, your moral compass starts spinning like a ceiling fan. I open the laptop. There are normal-looking folders. Scripts, edits, sponsors, like she's running a small studio. And then there's one folder, private/not for upload. Yeah, I clicked it. Inside 3 files. One is called Dima_confession.mp3. I hit play, and it's my voice again, but not the breakup line. This time I am saying something way darker. I'm not with you because I love you. I'm with you because you're convenient. I shut it off immediately. My stomach turned because it didn't sound like a character. It sounded like a recording someone could play and go, "See? He admitted it." Then I play the second file. It's Lena, her real voice, a voice note to someone, and she's talking calmly, like she's discussing a marketing plan. Yeah, it's dirty, but if we make it sound like he said it himself, the audience will lose their minds. And I need him to find out. I need him to snap. Then everything falls into place. I replayed that part twice because my brain refused to accept it. This wasn't an accident. She wanted me to discover it. She wanted a meltdown. She wanted a reaction. And suddenly it felt like I wasn't in a relationship. I was in a setup. I didn't go home and wait to confront her, because honestly, I realized if I exploded, I'd be doing exactly what she wanted. So I packed a backpack, documents, chargers, basics, and went to a friend's place. Then I texted her one sentence. "I heard everything. Don't look for me." Her reply came fast. "You finally did the right thing. Not 'I'm sorry,' not 'let's talk.' The right thing." Like I just hit a checkpoint in her plan. 2 days later, a random number texts me, "Hey, I'm Lena's producer. We need to talk." Producer. So this wasn't even a secret hobby. There was a team, a pipeline, a plan. I ask how he got my number. He sends me a screenshot of a spreadsheet titled something like Dima/emotional triggers. And it's a list about me. Doesn't handle being made to look stupid. Spirals when ignored more than when yelled at. Will read the comments even if he pretends he won't. I'm staring at it like, did she date me or did she research me? I meet the producer in a coffee shop. He's polite, calm, the type of guy who can talk about someone's life falling apart like it's a project milestone. He says, "You need to understand, Lena didn't want to hurt you. She's just building a season." I'm like, "A season?" He nods. "About your relationship. And she already has a test episode. In it, you confess to cheating." I actually laughed. Not because it was funny, because it was insane. "I didn't cheat." "I know," he says. "But in the episode, you did." And it frames Lena as someone who survived betrayal and found herself through this project. And suddenly I got it. She didn't just want drama. She wanted an official storyline where she's the hero and I'm the villain. And my voice was the proof. The gross part, it could work. People hear a voice and they believe it. They don't think about AI or consent or how easy it is to manufacture evidence. I go back to my friend's place and start doing things I never thought I'd have to do in my life. I change passwords, I check logins, I lock down accounts. I record myself on video saying certain lines. So if anyone ever tried to claim I said it, there's something real to compare it to. I save copies of the files I found. I keep her voice note, and then I find her channel. She'd hidden it from me. I didn't even know the name. I click the latest upload, and within 10 seconds I hear me, not a similar voice. My voice, same cadence, same pauses. And I am telling a story about how I lied, how I betrayed her, how I cheated. Then Lena comes in crying, like genuinely convincing crying. And for half a second, my brain does this awful thing where it tries to doubt me. Like, did I? That's how real it sounded. I scroll down. Comments are brutal. Thousands of strangers talking about me like I'd already confessed publicly. And then I see it. A donation from an account called Dima_real. Message, sorry, I really was a monster. I froze because I didn't donate anything. I start checking everything, devices, security logs, email access, and I find a login from an unknown Android phone near my apartment. On a day I wasn't even there, I lock down my SIM, change everything again, and then Lena messages me from a new account. Don't fight this. You'll lose. Then, any move you make is content. And the last message was the creepiest one because it was so accurate. You're reading the comments, aren't you? I knew you would. And that's when it clicked fully. There was no winning in public. If I made a big dramatic post, I'd become the vengeful ex. If I stayed silent, I'd become the coward who got exposed. If I explained, I'd be manipulating the narrative. Anything I did could be packaged into the next episode. So I did the one thing that doesn't feed a content machine. I didn't go to the internet. I gathered everything: files, screenshots, login records, her voice note, and I took it to people who don't care about drama, only proof. The kind of place where AI voice cloning without consent and account access aren't spicy storylines. They're just violations. And I sent her producer the voice note where she says, I need him to snap. A week later, her channel went quiet. Videos started disappearing. Comments got shut off. Everything just stopped. Then Lena sent one last message. No crying, no rage, no, you ruined my life. Just, you ruined the ending. And honestly, that was the most honest thing she'd said in months. Because I don't think she ever saw me as her boyfriend. I think she saw me as a story.